What's up, everybody? Been a while. Put the camera down. Just needed a break after spring. But we're getting ready to get going again here. I'll give you a little update, show you what's new, show you what we're gonna do. Let's do it. So we got a couple new things since the last time I filmed. We're obviously at our house, but put up a new shop. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and we pulled the trigger last year and they finally got it done. They're like booked a year out. It's 40 by 80 by 18 tall, and NIPSCO's supposed to run the electric out to it on Tuesday, so that's pretty exciting. We'll get everything wired up. I've been slowly working on doing the inside a little bit, making it a man cave slash shop. Me and the boys cleaned all combine and all the tractors and put them in here so they stopped getting pooped on in the old storage barn. And then this is the other new thing. We got some chickens. Got these for Mother's Day for Abby. She's wanted them for a while and finally pulled the trigger and got some. Still have, I think, like 2 months till they'll start laying eggs, but be pretty cool. We got 11. They're pretty fun. A lot more fun than I thought they were gonna be. I wasn't looking forward to them, but they're goofy. They're fun to watch. Big project for today is start putting the white drops on so we can side dress all our corn. It is July 11th right now, so we've already done the herbicide pass on all our corn and beans, so we're done with herbicide. We have to do side dress on the corn, which will put nitrogen, some sulfur, and some boron down on the side, and then we'll have another fungicide pass for both corn and beans, probably in like a month or so. Everything's looking pretty good. Been pretty happy so far. We were really dry, but the last like 3 weeks we've been having pretty steady rains. So we've been pretty lucky. Well, I'll take you in the shop here and give you a little tour. So last second we kind of added a couple things onto this. We added on this lean-to. This is something Abby thought was cool, and I definitely agree. Like, this is gonna be a cool hangout spot. And then we got a pretty decent hill going through here in the field, so it makes it feel really secluded out here. It's kind of nice to come out here and chill. Got a little Blackstone out here. Come out and cook some steaks and hang out. I'd like to put a fire pit right out here. Just make it a cool hangout area. We got 6 windows on here. The overhead door, which is really nice. It helps keep it sealed. That's why you keep all the birds out of here with this overhead door. Those sliders, they can go underneath that door, and man, there was so much poop on the tractors and it was bad. We don't have electric yet, so I'm gonna fire up the generator real quick and open this door so we can have some light. All right, we can see a little better now. All right, so I'll give you the future plan here. At some point I want to get a bigger air compressor here. This is just the one I had in my garage, which would probably be fine for what I'm gonna do here. But this is a 10-foot area here, so I'd like to get a 6-foot toolbox to put here. one on rollers so we can pull it out when we're working on something. And then running down this side, I picture a bench all the way down here. I have receptacles above it. So if we have like parties or something, we can put crock pots and stuff on there. Like get-togethers, whatever. Just a cool hangout spot. When I insulate it all, I started doing this. Insulate it and finish it like that. Obviously I hung up the TV. TV's pretty important. I mean, it's important in my book. I'm thinking bench right here in the corner. So a bench all the way down this side over to here. That's gonna be where my desk is, where I can keep all my books and everything for maintenance on the tractors. And I bought a beer machine right there. Put some beers pop in there, some water and lemonade for the boys. I'd like to find some old tractors or something to put up on the sledge right here. So that would be pretty cool. This side of the shop is gonna be / man cave. I put a bridge right here to the house. You can't see it because the sprayer's in the way. But that's a Wi-Fi bridge. So I have Wi-Fi out here. And I can use that. It's a smart TV, Amazon Fire TV. So we can watch Netflix and Hulu out here. It'll be awesome. I want to eventually enclose this whole thing, insulate it, and put a radiant heater down the middle. That way we can work out here in the winter. And I bought some LED, like high bay lights. Got 12 LED high bay lights to hang up here. Once we get our electricity hooked up, I'll start running that. Gotta find a lift. I don't have a lift to do it, but we got our panel all set up and the wire ran out to our outside panel. There's one down there on the end. And that's where NIPSCO's gonna run to. Yeah, that's kind of the future goals here, to have insulated, heated barn, shop that we can do man cave stuff in and have like family get-togethers and everything else in too. This place is awesome. Wish Dad was here to see this. He would have loved to see this barn. We talked about doing it for the last couple of years when he was still around. He'd be proud of this baby. That's pretty cool. Well, this is everything we got. Me and the boys were cleaning. Got the 270, we got all the tractors in here. This is a new tractor. I think I showed it in the last video, but if not, this is what we got. We're selling the 7140, so if anyone's interested, hit me up. But this is what I replaced it with. This is what I'm gonna plant all my corn with next year. Well, we cleaned up the 270. Cleaned up blue. This is the 2388 that we bought this year. We got her all shined up really nice. It needed a wax job and it looks a million times better than what it did when we brought it home. But exciting times around the farm here. Exciting stuff. We have a very nice lineup of equipment now that I'm pretty damn proud of. Pretty proud of this barn, and it's just, I'm excited to hang out in here. Just have a cool spot to hang out. And to work on stuff, that's probably the coolest part, is like the sprayer here. Normally I would have to leave home and go to the farm, which isn't far away, but I still feel like I'm not at home with my family. When I'm here, I can work on things, the boys can come out and hang out with me. Like, I'm still home and I can work on things, which is the main goal of this. Having somewhere I can work on equipment and still be present at our house. So I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna start working on putting those guys together. That's all the Y drops, and should go on pretty fast here. So I'm gonna get to it. So this Y drop system goes on pretty easy. Last year we installed all these. I'll link a video to it. I'm pretty sure I did a video on it. But they basically just slide in these and you put a pin through and it holds them in place. And then we'll take our spray nozzles off and hook the Y drops to some of them and put just stops on the other ones. That doesn't allow anything to come out of it. It should be a fairly fast process once we get going here and get it all put back together. That's pretty much all there is to putting that on. Such an awesome system. If anyone's interested in it, forgot the keys. If anyone's interested in it, hit them up. That's Easy Drops. Seemed like a family-owned company, and they're super awesome to work with. Just they're really responsive. If you have questions, like they made a video just to show how to install it on my machine. I broke a part and they were very quick to get back to me to send me parts. I've been very happy with them. The main thing I like about it is now that we have the brackets on there, it literally takes like 10 minutes to hook it up. I think it'll take me longer to switch out all the nozzles that aren't being used to like just stops than it took to hang all the Y drops. Like, it's really nice system, and the price is a million times better than 360, whatever they're called, 360 yield. I think I paid a little over 7,000 for 60 foot. But you would pay so much more for that yield 360 system. They work good. We used it last year. That's the first time I ever side dressed. We had some pretty good yields. I gotta run the farm and grab some gloves so I can change out these nozzles. I don't want to get that stuff on my hands. And grab the stops, because I don't have those over here either. I'm pretty sure they're on my shelf over in the other shop. Yeah, we're right over there. All right, we're all done. Got her all hooked up. So easy. So basically now this can swing back and forth when this is up high enough. The neck just drags and drops it right on the roots. But we just have it hooked up to one of our nozzles here, and then the rest have stops in them that don't have holes. So it's super easy. Center sections have these bars. Every sprayer is set up a little different. They make them specific to the sprayer. And what's crazy is they actually have a Walker 44. So it's kind of crazy. I don't know anyone that has one of these, but it's a good sprayer. I think the only thing I got left to do is to fix this guy. I hit that one on a sign. I got new ones though. I emailed that guy, and he sent me 2 out the next day. So like I said, super easy to work with. Once you have your brackets on there, it took me like a half hour to put this on. Really nice system, I like it. plot. And I didn't show you my corn. I will on the next video. But my corn's probably at least neck high. And we can still go drop it easy. I guess I'm not an expert on side dressing, but to me it makes more sense to put your nitrogen out there like right before it tassels and starts filling grain. Like we're gonna do 30 gallons of 28 and some sulfur and some boron. It just makes sense to me to do it then and not when the corn's knee high and you can still run a bar through there. I think Y drops are the way to go, and these are really easy. I think that's probably the end of this video. I just wanted to give you a quick update, show you this new shop. Pretty excited about it. It's definitely a dream come true, and hopefully the next video here we're gonna be doing some Y dropping. Thanks for watching. See you next time.